Y'all know what it is. What we talking about? Don't leave nothing out. Podcast, huh? Don't leave nothing out. Podcast, huh? To the people of the bitch, what we talking about? To the people of the bitch, what we talking about? Don't leave nothing out. Podcast, huh? Don't leave nothing out. Podcast, huh? We tell the people of the bitch, what we talking about? We tell the people of the bitch, what we talking about? Hey y'all already know who it is. This is my Isha the Realist, and I am back on you hoes. So let me get a round of applause for being back on you hoes. A round of applause for being back on you hoes. Alright, now that we done got that out the way, so I told y'all I was gonna come to y'all with some music industry shit, some music industry tips. It's just a lot going on right now in these music industry streets that it's just all willy-nilly and people just going for anything, putting their name on anything without doing the proper research and then mad when you get to an event and it ain't shit. A lot of us is doing that, man. So I just want to come to y'all. I've seen a few things myself, being around people in the music industry, and not only that, I've had my own experience in the entertainment industry through the modeling agency world or whatever with my daughter. So professionalism is pretty much the same all across the board in entertainment. So that's why I can speak on certain things. So yeah, I just feel like I just wanted to come to y'all with a few pointers because it's just a lot going on, y'all. Like we just got to be more educational in what we're doing. If our music means a lot to us, we want to make sure that we pay attention to everything that's going on, and we want to make sure that we're not putting ourselves or our music in situations that are not going to help elevate us, because we don't need that. That's a waste of time and money, and that's not what you're here for, right? You're here to elevate your career and deal with people that can help you do such a thing, right? So yeah, with saying that, we got to be much smarter and we got to start doing our research, you guys. So speaking of that, I just wanted to, I have a few notes here. It won't be long, but definitely this should help a couple of you people, because I know people personally that I know, and I ain't said nothing to them because some people don't take, constructive criticism. So maybe you can take some of this information from this video, if you are dealing with any of these things, and try to deal with them a little different, because everybody can use information, right? So I'm here. So if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to inbox me or reach out. I'm here to help people. I love to support people. One thing that people know about me, especially artists, is I always support. I always help promote, even though I don't get a dime from anybody. I don't ever ask for a dime. If I fuck with your artistry, I support you and I promote you. That's just who I am. A lot of you people need to do more of that, because y'all really just be scrolling past people's shit that y'all claim y'all cool with, but y'all can't give a like or share their shit. Like, that's crazy. And then not to mention, I gotta be honest, like all the support that I give, a lot of motherfuckers don't support me back either. So I'm like, damn, should I start charging motherfuckers for their support? Because my support being free to everybody. I don't even give a fuck if you know me like that. If you ain't had more than 2 conversations with me, if I've been around you and I heard your music and I fuck with it, I support you. So I'm gonna need y'all to start supporting me back, or I'm gonna start charging or stop supporting you niggas, because that's what the fuck y'all can't say. If y'all watching my stories, y'all know I'm always supporting somebody on them motherfuckers. And half these motherfuckers I don't know that well. So I'm just saying, y'all give a little love back, because y'all gotta start doing that. Okay, so back to the situation at hand that we were talking about, music industry tips. Okay, so first of all, entering into a choice to work with someone. Let's talk about that. Whenever you get an opportunity and you're looking at somebody, or you're looking at a business or an entity, and you're like, I think I want to work with them. That's the first step, right? You're looking at somebody and the thought comes across your head, you want to work with them. So just know that from the beginning, things should be in order and in place. From the beginning, whoever you're trying to work with, things should be professional and in order from the get-go. If there's questions asked that need to be asked, if things aren't clear, that is a red flag. If you looking at flyers that are misspelled, or numbers that are no longer in service, or shit like that, that is a red flag. That's already a level of professionalism that you don't need to fuck with. If a motherfucker can't spell on their flyer, baby, they don't need you on their stage. That's number one. All right, so understand. So when you go into any kind of type of events or contracts or deals with people, just know that as a professional agency, whoever you're dealing with, they should already have set people in charge with specific responsibilities, right? Because every agency has somebody in charge, and everybody's responsible for something. Or even everybody's responsible for multiple things. You could be doing more than one thing, but somebody is always the go-to for such and such. Like, oh, okay, I need to get with wardrobe. Okay, I got, this is the guy that works with me on my wardrobe. We're gonna hook you up with him. Oh, I need to get with a nigga in the studio. Okay, well, this is the guy that's on my team that works with the studio. We're gonna get you in contact with him. That's how shit go. Motherfuckers should already have the connections to the places you're trying to go. If they don't, then you need to move on. Do it yourself or find somebody who got the connections right there. If they can't connect you with people that you need or want to work with, do it yourself. Work hard to get in there on your own or move the fuck on to somebody who can. Okay? So understand that people shouldn't be doing more than what is expected of them as the talent. So if you are the talent and you're going into a situation and you want people to, you know, promote you or sign you or you want to work with these people, you should not be doing anything more than just being the talent. If somebody's representing you, they should be doing everything for you on that level. If they representing you, they should be taking care of everything. Now, you may have money going into it. You gonna have to fund yourself. But as far as people being in place or whatever like that, yeah, people, you don't have to do anything that's not already set in place. Like, people should have it already ready to go, everything. And if they don't, that's a red flag. Okay, so another thing, casting directors. A professional casting director is just that, a casting director. That's what he's there to do. He's there to cast you as talent for a show or an event. That's it. He or she may have other responsibilities or titles or whatever, but casting is usually what they do. Okay, for example, a showrunner, promoter, assistant. No, those are things that should not be trying to have you do, and you're supposed to be the talent. You went to them for representation. They shouldn't be having you work the program that they supposed to be working for you. Baby, if you do anything other than promoting your talent and your brand, baby, you doing the wrong thing. And if that's what they trying to have you do, baby, you doing their work for you. Move the fuck on or do it for yourself. Okay. All right. Let me see. As far as talent, what did I put here? Make sure that you are only being asked to be exactly what you showed up as. Okay, exactly. Same thing goes into the talent. That's the same thing. If you show up as a talent, you should only be asked to be the talent and do what the talent is there to do, which is perform, promote, whatever your talent is. That's all you should be asked to do. Okay. Example. So if you meet a event planner or a casting director to say, I know you want to be on the show, but I want you to help me get people for the show. Understand, you have now been asked to move from talent to a promoter instead of showcasing your brand. That's not what you're there for. Don't get caught up in that, people. Don't let people put you in a promoter position and you supposed to be promoting your shit. If you're going to do that, promote it on your own. You see, I keep repeating this shit. Do it yourself or move on to somebody that can help you do it. All right, so once you get locked into somebody, a plan or whatever event or whatever agency, and you want to fuck with them or whatever, you like, fuck it, I think I'm going to fuck with them. Understand, if things keep changing or getting put off after they initially decided to work with you, that is also a bad sign. If dates keep changing, venues keep changing, that lets you know that nothing is set in stone. They don't have anything in stone with this agency or this program. They don't. Because stuff is supposed to be locked in. Dates are supposed to be locked in. So if dates are not locked in, you have to worry about why not. And I would think because motherfuckers don't have the money to secure this type of shit, so they're trying to get it from you. Dates and all that should already be locked in. Start calling some of these venues that these people are saying we're going to show up to, and then when they say we're going to go over here and then they change it, when they change it on you, start calling some of these venues to ask them, oh, I'm inquiring about the event that's taking place on such and such date at such and such time. That's it, and see what they tell you. Start inquiring about some of this shit. Start saving y'all some money and some time. Because a lot of motherfuckers be lying. And a lot of motherfuckers be trying to get you to pay them so that they can pay for their venue. No, that's not what you're there for. So guys, just pay attention. Okay, so also, when you enter into agreements with people, the way you're being talked to by people, if you are dealing with someone who seems to take things personal, even when asking questions, that person is not professionally business minded. For example, if you ask a question and that question is met with sarcasm, disrespect, or anything else, that is not a professional entity. You, the talent, has a right to ask questions, have a right to ask questions. Whether you're signing the contract or not, you have a right to ask questions, and you have a right to say that it doesn't make sense or that it's not right for you. Don't allow anybody to intimidate you into just going with whatever they say because they have an attitude. Things should be plain and simple and set in stone from the beginning to the end, and everything. Everything should be provable from the moment someone tells you something. If it's not, if they got to get back to you to prove it to you and all that, red flag. Move the fuck on or do it yourself. Okay, let me see. Also, another thing, another red flag. Okay, let me tell you something. When agencies and events and stuff be looking for people and stuff like that to sign people, in my experience of professional agencies, if they call you out and say, "Oh, we finna do a run where we trying to find people for our agency to see if we want to sign you," in my experience for legitimate contracts, I've never seen an agency sign everybody that came out. It just don't work like that. Everybody is not a fit for the agency. It just don't work like that. Unless this agency or so-called whoever they are just now trying to get their feet up off the ground. And they need as many people to play stupid with and play games on as they can just to get the footage. And a lot of these motherfuckers, let me be honest with you, a lot of these people be saying, "Oh, I got this show and that show and this show, and yeah, I've done this." But where's the footage at? Where are the shows at? If it's not on TV to where I can access it, I don't want to hear it. Oh, it's getting edited. Baby, it's been getting edited for 2 years. To see a strong, large body of work that you've already done that came out that people know of. If not, I'm not going to waste my time with you, and you're not going to try to build nothing off of me. A lot of these people got y'all signing contracts, but they really fake. Let me tell you why. Because these people don't have the money to take you to court if you breach the motherfucker. Let me be honest with you. I mean, look where they're holding auditions and stuff. You got to pay attention to that kind of stuff too. Ran down ass places where they holding auditions and ain't no room in there. It's hot. Listen, professional people, when they invite you to an audition or something like that, they have for refreshments, snacks. They just do, from my experience. And I'm talking about Warner Brothers Studios, places I've been, like agencies, auditions, jobs. They take care of their talent. If you in there hot, ain't no air, you're fanning yourself with the contract and shit, and you just, baby, it's something wrong. If you in that audition room and you hot and fanning like that, how you think you gonna feel when you get to the set or wherever the fuck they at? You think they gonna have some air conditioning for your ass and some food? No, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that you bring all your own shit. All we supply is the camera. Come on, y'all. We gotta just be a little smart, man. Okay, so another thing. If you're being charged money, artists should not be paying for the venue. A lot of people do this to artists. Make sure if you're going to be performing at an event, call ahead to see if the event has been confirmed. If it can't be confirmed, that means the money have not been paid. Okay? On God in heaven. Another thing, beware of Facebook and Instagram auditions. I understand people do them. I understand people do them, and that does not mean they're not legit. But for the most part, beware of them, because you want to make sure that an agency has money in the first place. And if they can't rent a space to audition you and take you seriously, they may have a money problem. It's not all the time. I'm not saying everybody, but for the most part, if you cannot meet at a physical location for auditions, that's what professionalism is. Then Instagram, that should tell you a lot about a budget too. If they can't get you in person to oblige you and give you snacks and stuff professionally, what you think they can do for you other than that? Just what do you think you're going to walk into on the day you're supposed to film? Now, I'm just saying that's not everybody, but for the most majority part from what I've seen. Okay, let me see. Yeah, like I said, professionals want you to show up to a location, not on Instagram. Professionals want you to show up to a location. They want you to have your headshots, your professional, promotional, etc., whatever it is, whatever professional correspondence that you have, or whatever. You're supposed to show up with all that, okay? If they're not asking you for all that, red flag. Don't Zeus ask you for all that shit? Don't all these other shows ask you for headshots? America's Next Top Model, all these don't they got headshots of people? Instagram ain't gonna work. They can't get no headshot off of your Instagram, okay? And also understand, correspondence, professional correspondence, meaning communication between you and agencies or whatever, should be through email. That is what's professional. Instant messaging, all these chats and stuff is not professional when you're dealing with entertainment. I don't want to be in a chat group with 50 motherfuckers and I have a contract with you. I want it to be personal. I want our conversations to be our business conversations alone. I don't want to be in a chat with you with 50 motherfuckers and I'm signed to you. No, I should have a face-to-face conversation with my agency, not with everybody that's on the fucking agency. That's unprofessional. Okay, so let me see. Okay, beware of people who want to work with you for a period of time but don't have contracts. Let me tell you, my daughter, she's 4 years old. She just signed her first modeling contract. Absolutely, I read it over and everything like that. I've already know how the business goes, so it wasn't anything different than what it's supposed to be. 10% of everything my daughter makes, and then she has to have a Coogan account, of course, as well for the rest of her money to go into. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, like I said, they don't want to give you a contract. That's because they are not willing to get caught up in these court cases because they know they don't have the money to take you to court because everything they told you in that contract would be binding in the eyes of the court. They know that. See, once motherfuckers get to writing you out a fucking contract, I don't give a fuck if it's valid, legit or not. Once it get to court and that's what you wrote and you signed it, the court is going to recognize that and they're going to go by that. So pay attention to that, you guys. Okay, and like I said, do research on these people that's asking you to work with them and that you want to work with. Do research on them. Check their resumes. Make sure that you can see their bodies of work from the start to finish. If they don't have any complete bodies of work, but they keep creating new shit that doesn't even come to fruition, that's a problem. So just understand that your work gonna be stuck in the background in editing too. It may not never the fuck come out, and you done wasted your time and effort and all type of shit. Okay. Okay, so let me see what else. Yeah, because if you put yourself in that type of situation, that's on you. You can take a chance on people that are not well established, but then you deal with the consequences of that decision, which is wasted time and money, right? So we don't want that. Why? We not out here to waste time. You only got a small window. You know, it could be that one show or that one person or that one interaction that to get you to where the fuck you need to go, right? So we can't be wasting time, and we got to do this shit right. All right. And all right, if you have people telling you, oh, I work with such and such, and he came on my platform or whatever like that, and oh, that's why you should work with me. Listen, let me tell you what a cosign is, because people get it confused. Just because somebody is on your platform don't mean that you're the reason that they got elevated. If that person on your platform didn't come and tell you, oh, well, hey, such and such, somebody such and such told me they seen me on your platform and now they want to work with me, that's not a cosign. If that person didn't come back to you and tell you that, or for your platform, or tell somebody else and they told you about it for your platform, that's not a cosign. You didn't do anything for them. Just because they're on your platform, that don't mean shit. If they're not getting a call or email from it or a handout because they was on there, you didn't help them get nowhere. I'm sorry. I just had to say that. Okay? I'm almost finished here, y'all. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, so if you don't get a cosign, you cannot take credit for people's careers or career growth. You need to be officially stamped or endorsed by that artist, okay? For real, okay? So please, and the last thing, don't do business with people you see getting on social media and spiraling out over anything. It's just not professional. So if you get signed by an agency, or you see an agency or a company that you want to hire you, and then the next minute they argue with somebody online or disrespecting somebody or saying something or doing something that's unprofessional, red flag. Don't just laugh it off like, that nigga stupid. Because that could be you. And it's going to be you. You're not special. You have to take what people show you and understand that that's what it is. So don't think because people over here cussing the next motherfucker out or telling the next motherfucker business that they not going to tell your business. So anybody doing that airing dirty laundry out and that's focused on anything except for elevating you to your next level, red flag, don't fuck with them. All right, y'all. So that's it. That's all I got. I just really wanted to come to y'all with that because it's really been bothering me because everybody always putting out a flyer asking for artists and all kind of shit like that, and they know they ain't right. I know we all want to get elevated on our platform, but let's start making smarter decisions when it comes to these people we're choosing to deal with and work with. All right, so y'all heard it from me. It's Maisha the Realist, and y'all take this information, take what you can take, and whatever you can't use, leave it. All right, y'all have a good night. Happy Thursday. I'll see y'all later.